Hi folks, this is Captain Logan. I just wanted to make a quick update video and let everybody know about some changes, developments happening here on the channel. I posted about this last night on Twitter and Facebook, but was requested by a number of viewers, and I think they're right about it, to go ahead and make a video. Also, to just inform folks that maybe aren't subscribed to us there on Twitter or Facebook, or maybe would have gotten that message lost in their feeds and wouldn't see it. Vince is no longer going to be regularly featured here on the channel. And nobody worry, you'll see him here and there every now and again. He's not boycotting Geekvolution or anti-being on camera or anything like that. He and I have had no sort of falling out. We are still, of course, very close friends. We still see each other every week or every couple weeks. He and I are still going to hang out a lot, but he is very busy with his current with his career right now. For anybody that doesn't know, Vince is a PTA, a physical therapist assistant, and he's doing really well with that, and he pulls very, very long hours at work, and by the time he sees me, he kind of just wants to hang out and not have to perform, and I completely understand that. It's for anybody that thinks, well, what you guys do is really laid back and easy, and why can't he just talk about things on camera? Aren't you just going to be talking about the same kinds of geeky things anyway? There was a time that was more true than it is now, and not to get too deeply into personal stuff, but it's really just a matter of the culture. This is the way he explained it to me. The culture has changed, and the channel has had to kind of change with it. Vince has also himself changed a little bit, as people tend to over time. He and I have been at this for 7 years. We've been doing this a very long time, and as our lives have gone in different directions, I always assumed that Vince wouldn't always necessarily be here with us. I'm not upset with him. It's nothing I take personally at all. It's not about me. Vince is not keeping up with the superhero and comic book landscape the way I do, and he's not always super comfortable with some of the stuff that we talk on the channel, because he just doesn't feel knowledgeable enough and opinionated enough to talk about that, about some of that stuff. And so some of it is still super fun for him, and he can kind of take as sort of a hobby. And again, every now and again, we'll make videos. He's expressed interest in continuing to do the Christopher Walken thing every now and again, and Doom's Vince may not be completely out of the realm of possibility to occasionally come back and do one, but I'm certainly not guilt tripping him in any way, trying to get him to stick around and keep doing a lot of stuff. He is, as I said, kind of on a little bit of a different path now, and he kind of doesn't have the time, and it's not. He just can't make it the priority that he used to. So, anyway, as I said, just to reiterate, it's nothing personal. It's nothing against the channel. Anybody watching the channel, he and I are still very close, and frankly, it'll be kind of fun. Vince and I have very little time that we get to spend together, and it'll be kind of fun for us to just get to hang out again, and sort of explore what this might sound hokey and too personal, but just explore what our friendship is outside of Geekvolution. We haven't had time to just go out and hang out and do stuff together in a really long time. It's mostly making videos, and anyway, so moving forward, Geeks Not Nerds is still going to stick around, Recommends is still going to stick around, and taking Vince's place, filling his shoes, I should say, because, of course, nobody could replace Vince, but taking over for Vince on as my co-host on those shows is going to be Dan Torrey. I thought he was the best fit for it. I thought that Dan is very eloquent. He's very insightful. He has it'll be certainly a different show with Dan. Nobody's going to have the exact same rapport that I had with Vince, but he's knowledgeable on a whole lot of different things. He's very thoughtful, and I certainly consider him a geek and not a nerd. I think he'll be a great fit for it. And we just put up a Recommends today. We'll be putting out a Geeks Not Nerds later on today. And anyway, so hopefully you folks will continue watching those programs, and Dan's been with me for a real long time too, and for a while people were seeing Dan as kind of taking over the channel anyways. So anyway, I think he'll be a real good fit for all that. The Geekvolution Radio Hour is going away. We've canceled that show now. I talked a little bit about maybe with Steve about maybe continuing that on with him in some form, but for various reasons we're going to go ahead and cancel the radio show. The primary one being that a lot of folks really preferred the captain's logs and my responding to a thing shortly after it happens. The problem with the radio hour is it's kind of a catch-all news show where you don't hear us talk about something until 4, 5, 6 days after it's announced. People like more immediate thoughts, even though it's just me not talking to somebody else. A lot of folks have expressed that they missed the captain's logs, that they kind of preferred me to tackle news stuff in that way. And so that's what I'm gonna be doing from now on. I've been putting out more of those this week, and I'm planning to continue that as much as I can. So anyway, Vince is going to be missed, obviously, and as I said, you'll see him every now and again popping in and out and doing little guest appearances. But he, as I said, will not be regularly appearing on the channel anymore. And it's I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm not sad about it. It's gonna be a very odd thing moving forward. Vince and I started this thing together. He was my partner from the very beginning. We were doing a podcast and articles and things together before we even started this whole thing. It's become a career for me. It's what I do now, and Vince has very much his own path in life, and he's very successful doing what he's doing. And we everybody here at Geekvolution, we of course wish him all the best. And again, it seems weird to say because I still see him. But he's not going to be here with us all the time. So anyway, I hope that everybody understands, and will continue to stick around with us. And in the meantime, thanks a lot for watching. I'm Captain Logan, and I'll see you later.